What if the muscle cramps keeping you up at night, the anxiety you can't shake, the headaches that keep returning, the sleep that never feels deep enough? What if all of it traced back to a single mineral your body cannot produce on its own? Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the human body. And studies consistently show that up to 50% of people in developed countries are not getting enough of it.
Quick foundation. Magnesium is the fourth most abundant mineral in the human body, stored primarily in bones, muscles, and soft tissue. It functions as a cofactor in over 300 enzyme systems, regulating protein synthesis, muscle and nerve function, blood glucose control, and blood pressure. It is also the gatekeeper of calcium flow into cells. Without adequate magnesium, calcium dysregulation follows. Think of magnesium as the mineral that makes everything else work correctly. When it drops, multiple systems feel it simultaneously. Most of these signs are hiding in plain sight. Let's identify them. Sign 1. Frequent muscle cramps, spasms, or twitching. Magnesium and calcium work in direct opposition inside muscle cells. Calcium triggers muscle contraction. Magnesium triggers muscle relaxation. When magnesium is low, calcium activity goes unchecked. Muscles contract more easily and struggle to release. Nighttime leg cramps, eye twitches, and involuntary muscle spasms are classic early indicators of magnesium insufficiency. Your muscles are literally failing to relax properly at the cellular level. Sign 2. Difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or sleep that never feels restorative. Magnesium regulates two key systems for sleep. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest mode, and it binds to GABA receptors in the brain, the same receptors that calm neural activity and prepare the brain for sleep. Low magnesium means GABA activity is suppressed. The nervous system stays in a higher state of arousal, and deep, slow-wave sleep becomes harder to reach. A magnesium-deficient brain is neurologically struggling to power down. Sign 3. Persistent low-grade anxiety, irritability, or a heightened stress response that feels disproportionate to the situation. Magnesium regulates the HPA axis, the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal system, which controls your cortisol stress response. Low magnesium allows cortisol to rise more easily and clear more slowly. It also regulates NMDA receptors involved in mood regulation. Studies show magnesium supplementation produces measurable reductions in anxiety scores in adults with low baseline levels. Your nervous system uses magnesium as a natural stress buffer, and without it, the dial is turned up.
If this is starting to sound familiar, tap that like button. It helps this reach more people who need it. Let's continue.
Sign 4. Recurring headaches or migraines. Magnesium plays a specific role in regulating neurotransmitter release and blood vessel constriction in the brain. Low magnesium allows abnormal platelet aggregation, promotes cortical spreading depression, the neurological wave associated with migraine, and allows blood vessels to constrict more easily. Research is strong enough that the American Headache Society recognizes magnesium supplementation as a preventive treatment for migraines. If your headaches cluster around stress, menstruation, or poor sleep, all states that deplete magnesium further, deficiency is a highly plausible contributing factor. Sign 5. Persistent fatigue that doesn't improve with rest. This is perhaps the most overlooked magnesium symptom because fatigue has so many potential causes. But magnesium is essential for ATP production, adenosine triphosphate, the molecule your cells use as currency for energy. Without adequate magnesium, ATP synthesis is impaired at the mitochondrial level. You can sleep 8 hours and still wake depleted because your cells aren't generating energy efficiently. This is cellular exhaustion, not lifestyle exhaustion, and it responds remarkably well to correcting magnesium status. 5 signs. 1 mineral, muscle cramps. Your cells can't relax. Poor sleep. Your GABA receptors are undersupported. Anxiety. Your cortisol has no buffer. Headaches. Your blood vessels and neurons are dysregulated. Fatigue. Your mitochondria can't produce energy efficiently. If you recognize two or more of these, it is worth looking at your magnesium intake through food first. Dark leafy greens, pumpkin seeds, dark chocolate, legumes, and almonds are among the richest sources. And if you want to keep understanding what your body is actually telling you, real biology made simple, subscribe to this channel.